Hey everybody, we're gonna go drive around town and see what we can see, but there's that branches there, and then way down there, two big trees were taken out and hit a house. We had lots of power lines and that down around town, and the wife, Squirrel, and we got caught out in it. Wife wanted to go out and see what the weather was doing before it got here. Well, we got to see all right. Holy moly. When you see a wall of black dirt coming up off the ground, you know it's time to get out of where you're at. And that's what we did. But when we were coming into town, we got hit with a blast of wind. That about took us off the road. As we're driving in town, trees are dropping around us, and no, there we go. Had to adjust my seat. So we'll take a quick cruise. There was 10 different spots that the power lines were down. Yeah, we were without power from 8:30 to like 3 a.m. So I'm not sure if that branch hit the neighbor's truck or not. It was pretty close to it. And the people here at the apartments, I think their cars got co-opted. But yeah, it did damage the house some. You got its roof. Took that tree out. And then oh, they still got this. Holy moly. Can't look up here. There's that tree was turned into toothpicks. That's what I noticed about these trees, because right here all the lines were down. Look at that tree up there. We'll zoom in on it.
Call from Tistani Bedin.
Just a second. As I was saying, now we'll get a truck in the way. Look at that tree up there. That thing splintered. Yep, so this whole way was blocked. Then part of the tree come down here. Come on, Grandma. I just love how people look in this town. Oh no, they haven't cleaned that one up yet. I'll show you that one. I mean, look at all the debris around. I mean, streets are covered. Oh, that's what I was going to say. None of these trees just fell down. They are thrown away from the tree trunks. Like here, we got a brand new young tree right here. That's over. And, oops. Well, he was rotten, but look at that. That's 20 foot away from its thing. And that young guy, that's a new tree because they just redid all this. And then there, look at that. It just missed their gazebo. That big tree. Just missed it. Kids did tell me that they found out that there was more damage on one area than what we thought, so we'll go down that. But like I said, trees everywhere. And it seems like our side of town got hit worse than everybody else. Oh, I think we're going to, yep, we lost a shelter here at the park. Now you can see it in the daylight. Tree come down on that, that's all smashed and ruined. Wow. Oh well. Look how bad it twisted it. And that's a shame, they just put a lot of money into that. And knowing this town, it won't get rebuilt, so it'll be done. Their new shed stayed standing. Yeah, power lines were down here. This street was impassable last night. And let's see. Yeah, that big tree came down up here. I mean, we couldn't even get to the son-in-law's folks' house right here. Yeah, and I guess they're just calling it a strong wind. Oh, yeah, there's a power pole. All messed up. Ooh, that one, there's a chunk of that tree gone. It's something about a pine tree over here missing its top. Oh, it'll be out back. Okay. Oh, yeah, there. I guess that power pole there was pulled out of the ground. About a straight line wind. But a pole was pulled up out of the ground. Yeah. So yeah, these Mid-American people have been here for quite a while. Oh yeah, there's the top of the pine tree laying on the ground now. I mean, yeah, right there is where it came. Oh, I'll take you. Well, this is what we did last night. We sat here and we got some video of some clouds that was over that direction. I'll put on with this. And so we went up here. We'll just drive it. And we definitely got a lot of rain. Look at that. And they're saying more for us today. And you know what? Since I've got this damn pancreatitis, I was told I can't eat any food, just liquids. Man, you don't realize how much you miss food until you can't eat it. Just west side of town fared pretty good. They had some branches down, but nothing like the east side of town. Anyway, we come out here. Nope, they only got a hole in the roof. Skylight blew out. I'd fall too. Wonderful. Yeah, this is where they're dragging all the. Must have lost power line out here. Anyway, we come out here, and we went up to this next corner here, and we kept watching over this place here. It just didn't look right. Well, then while we were sitting here, the kids called. I said, "Hey, Dad, what's it mean when you see dirt coming off the field?" I said, "Wherever you're at, get the hell out of there." Well, find out they were right over here on the highway. And while we were sitting here at this corner, all of a sudden I come over squirrel's phone and the wife's phone, tornado warning for us. And I'm like, where did they say where? What part of the county? It didn't. So we took off from here because we kept watching those clouds there, because my wife goes, "What the heck's over this field over here?" And we took and went that way, and we're driving along, and she goes, "What is going on?" Because you just could see, all of a sudden you just seen the black dirt coming up, and it was, I'm guessing, about a quarter mile wide or so of black dirt moving. So I'm like, we can't stop. So we took off heading for the highway up here, and the wind started picking up, and you could just see it over that hill there. The dirt was just rolling. So we got up here, and the squirrels started to freak out a little. And we got up to this corner here, and I stopped again because I'm like, found out where the kids were, and they're like, well, the dirt's really flying. And I said, get the hell out of there. And we faced south, and then I'm like, oh no, we gotta go. So we turned and went up past the cemetery, and I don't know, I'm finally gonna get to see where the tree was. But I guess as we went past the cemetery here, there's some trees down here, but that ain't the one. But I guess the highway was completely blocked by a big tree that came down out of the cemetery, and I'm trying to see where it was because I faced south. There was a car coming. Oh, there it is. Oh, there they are. Look at that. And we turned and took off. Car was coming, and we went through here, and there's the big tree. So yeah, we went through here and told the wife, I guess we should have looked back. Probably would have seen the tree come down, because we got right about where that white pickup is, right in here. We just come out from behind the cemetery, and we got hit with a burst of wind that about put us in the ditch. I literally had to come back off the shoulder back onto the highway. It just moved us right over. So that was crazy. But anyway, yeah, I think they've already got the other trees cleaned up, but oh, we lost some pine trees here. Didn't see that. Yeah, it took the tops right out. That's the thing. The trees, if it was a straight line wind, the tree, oh, look at that. There's a pine tree top from somewhere. If it would have been a straight line wind, all these trees would have been going the same direction. We got trees that were laying northwest. We got trees going east. We got trees going north. I mean, none of the debris fell the same way. But, yeah. I guess we can say we were lucky last night. So, anyway, it's just kind of a little bit on the storm damage here in town, and I'm just bored as hell. So, all right, here we go again. Got the kind of a heavy rain coming down, and look at that guy. He's just right on my ass. Really, dude? Yep, they just put us in a tornado watch until 7 p.m. and then all of a sudden this come out of nowhere. We were sunny just a few minutes ago. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll be back.